welcome to the channel. This is Lucky with Lucky Sevens Tarot. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and spending this time with me. This is going to be the reading for cardinal signs for March. So Aries, Libra, Capricorn, and Cancer for March 2023. All right, remember that these are general messages. Not every message will resonate with you. If it does, great. If it doesn't, check your moon, rising, and Venus sign videos for a more complete message, or feel free to check out my website. I do have one question, one answer readings available for the month of March. My website link is Lucky 7 Tarot, and it will be listed in the description box below. Before I get into this, though, let me show you guys. So I make these. If you're not aware, I have been making crystal jewelry for a very, very long time. This is a black kyanite and howlet wand. So for all my tarot girlies, my clairvoyant girlies, black kyanite increases clarity, right? Clairvoyance, understanding, and howlet releases stress or minimizes stress and brings an energy of calmness into your life. So I created this wand. It is available on my website along with all the other jewelry and stuff that I create. As I create them, I put them up there. So if you're interested, check that out. And I have one more thing I want to show you guys. So cardology calendar. All right. This is a 2023 cardology calendar. And it does look like a regular calendar, okay? So it'll show you all the dates for 2023. The good thing about this calendar is, first of all, if you're not familiar with cardology, it predates tarot, using cartomancy, astrology, and numerology to depict very accurate details of your personal year or of your life and things that are going on. But in this calendar, it will give you the birth card and planetary ruling card of every day of the year. So that makes it easier to plan when certain things are best for you to do. Now, even if you don't know cardology, because there's no definitions or anything like that for each card, I am going to start on my channel going over in my shorts every day, or I'm going to try to do it as many, for as many days as possible. Every day doing a short for the day to explain some of the cards' energy, all right? And explain the month's energy and things like that. But the good thing about this calendar is even if you buy it one time, you only need to buy it once, because this is a calendar that will go on forever, as far as the cardology portion of it. So if you are looking for a calendar and you want to say, let's say March 1st, which is Wednesday, okay, on here you're going to look for March 1st. Obviously it's a different calendar up here, but you're going to go for March 1st and you'll see it's a 9 of spades, Jack of spades day in cardology. All right, and you can look those cards up and find out what they mean on my channel going forward. All right, so if you're interested in this, it is also on my website. All right, but it's a much easier way to locate the cards of the day and be able to plan out your month, especially for those of you who already know cardology or are learning it. But it is going to go in conjunction with my cardology workbook that I have coming out very soon, okay? So with no further ado, I hope I didn't bore you guys too much. I will put the timestamps in the description box below for each sign in case you just want to fast forward beyond this, all right? Let's go ahead and jump into this, guys. Thank you guys so much. Okay, Aries, let's go ahead and see what the positive things are happening for you in the month of March. What are the positive things manifesting for Aries in the month of March? What do they need to know? Positive things coming to Aries for March. So you have the card of anticipation. There's something you're prepared for, you're waiting for. I feel like for some of you, it may be to climb out of a rut or to even get yourself out there a little bit more. All right, to start gaining some sort of momentum towards something that you've been looking forward to. I feel like a lot of you are going to be working hard towards accomplishing some sort of new beginning with the Adventure card, all right? Putting in a lot of effort towards something new. What else? Some of you are getting over your fear of embarrassment, like that's a goal for you, is to achieve, I don't know, there's some sort of fear of embarrassment. I feel like a lot of you, it may have to do with money or resources, all right, that may be holding you back. Maybe you don't want to look a certain way. You don't want to look desperate, or you don't want to look like a fool, and in order to attain something you want. And I feel like you're going to achieve that, is what I'm seeing. What else? What else positive is coming towards my Aries subscribers out there? Okay, some of you may have more than one opportunity for some type of commitment. Now, this could be a love commitment. For some of you, it may not even be a love commitment. It may be opportunities where people are finally seeing you for something, and you have more than one offer coming in that may require you to work hard, possibly even to overcome some type of feeling of, I don't know, challenging yourself to kind of get over this fear of looking stupid for some reason. Yeah, your determination is going to pay off, all right? Continuing to put one foot in front of the other. You're going to be able to overcome some kind of obstacle in the way. Give me one more for Aries. Positive things manifesting for Aries in the month of March. You are standing up for yourself. So, like I said, getting over any form of embarrassment or fear of embarrassment. Some of you guys are going to be making money utilizing your own intuition, trusting yourself, all right, is what I'm seeing. So those are the positive things coming in for Aries. Now let's get into the read using tarot. Spirit, what messages do you have for the sign of Aries for March 2023? What does Aries need to know? Six of Cups at the heart of the matter. All right, so some of you guys, there's something about looking back at the past. I feel like there might have been a situation where either you left someone out in the cold or you felt left out in the cold in the past. Some of you, this might be somebody that, you know, you walked away from. Could even be a family member, a friend. It doesn't have to necessarily be a lover. This could be someone from the past coming back into your life. We're going to try to find out and see as I clarify. What is the challenge for Aries? The World's in reverse. There's something here that's not over yet, or it didn't end well. Okay, I feel like it may be coming back around in order for you to deal with it, to get out of your head about it, to let it go. Okay, some of you, this might be something that happened to you in the past and you're having to deal with it this month to fully let it go. And I don't know why, but because this child is sticking out to me, it may have to do with a kid, someone younger, or your own childhood. All right, maybe somebody, some of you, this could have to do with like a parent-child connection as well, is what I'm getting. All right, what happened in the recent past with Aries? The Temperance in reverse, possibly Sagittarius energy. Something was out of balance here. Somebody got left out in the cold or was feeling lonely. There was not an equal give and take. Something may have also happened very quickly. Some of you guys could have like ghosted someone, or this person may have done this with you. Oh, you got a lot of cards that just popped out. I'm going to read them, but I'm going to put them back in the deck. You've got the Six of Pentacles, Five of Cups in reverse, the Tower, Four of Wands in reverse, and the Five of Wands. Let me look at these, guys. I feel like you were giving to a situation that wasn't an equal give and take. And something happened here unexpectedly that caused you to like give up on this. There might have been some unexpected drama, maybe too many people involved in this situation, Aries. But I feel like you're getting over this separation or this breakup for a lot of you. All right, I'm going to take those and put those back. Let's see. What's on Aries' mind for March? What is Aries thinking about? What's on their mind? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Three of Swords. Some of you guys are really heartbroken by something and you feel like maybe you're thinking that it can't be rebuilt. It's over. All right. You may be feeling like it's over. You've got cards just flying out everywhere, Aries. All right. Now, this was in the upright in the deck, and it flew out in the reverse. And this is what's hidden from you. Okay? So what's hidden from you, I feel like for a lot of you, has to do with the fact that maybe you've been holding on to something that's been holding you back. And in the month of March, I feel like you're going to get over that. Some of you guys have been in isolation and you won't be for long. All right. You're going to stop holding yourself back. Maybe you don't see that just now, like right now, but I see that coming in for you. A lot of you are going to be getting out of isolation, getting out of holding yourself back from a situation. I think you're going to have to make a choice here. Let's see what the most likely outcome is for my Aries subscribers. What's the most likely outcome for the month of March for Aries? The Eight of Cups in reverse. Why? And the Fool. Okay. I will be real with you guys. I know you don't want to hear this, but you may have a second chance with someone either that you hurt or that hurt you. Some of you guys are not walking away from someone. You may end up taking a chance to start again, getting over your fear of hurt. Some of you guys, I will say, you may have been hurt either by this person or someone in the past. If it wasn't this person, you may have an opportunity to like redo this situation with somebody that you have a little bit of history with, that maybe you feel like it's not fully over yet, but it requires you to take some kind of risk. And I think a lot of you have been hurt in the past. Maybe you're thinking that, you know, you can't build with somebody because of the hurt. Random side note, and this doesn't apply to everyone, you may be taking a break from social media or a certain form of social media this month because you feel like it's not working for you with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. All right, let's clarify and see what else, you know, like what's going on, if we can gain more clarity here for you guys. I did want to pull the letters. I have not done the letters in a while. I probably will do that just because I haven't done it in so long. All right. What else? What can you tell me? Please clarify these messages for my Aries subscribers for the month of March. Why is the Six of Cups here? The Six of Cups is clarified by the Page of Pentacles in reverse. There was somebody that maybe you were closed off to, or you have been closed off to, not communicating with. I think this person is really on your mind. It may have ended in betrayal, or you may have felt like it was difficult to let this go, or they did, with the Death card and the Ten of Wands, or Ten of Swords behind that. I think this was something, how you'll know, is this was something I think you invested a lot of effort into, and it was always a battle. It was always a fight in some way. But I think this person is playing, or this person or this situation is playing a huge role on your, you know, on your mind. Why the World in reverse, the Challenge, the Knight of Wands. Some of you, and the Nine of Pentacles. Some of you do want to be with this person. Maybe you feel like it's not over. You're wanting to give it a second chance, or this person is coming towards you, you know, wanting to give something a second chance here, wanting to move on beyond this. All right. Yeah, because I feel like somebody is either owing the other person an apology for how things ended, or needing to express their feelings. And that could be the challenge here, is really opening up and being vulnerable. Tell me about this Temperance in reverse for Aries in the recent past. Okay, yeah, somebody did walk away from something because it felt like it was an unequal give and take. You know, they could have even felt like someone here was juggling, didn't really know what they wanted. But I'm seeing where it kind of looks like somebody is walking away from this. All right, let's see. Or did walk away from this situation because they felt like they weren't, you know, getting what they needed. They were giving more than they were getting, or I don't know why I'm getting to. Some of you walked away from something because maybe you felt like things were happening too quickly. Somebody wanted this to manifest very quickly, and maybe you were trying to take it slow. Why the Three of Pentacles in reverse? The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Sorry, guys. My phone just keeps going off. All right. Let me put it over here. I'm getting that a lot of you are feeling like there's something that you cannot move forward with. You're too hurt, too heartbroken, or it's just like there's some maybe trust issues. You don't see this working out. You don't see it coming in. I think you feel like it's over. You may be more focused on your own success, taking on this Queen of Pentacles energy. I feel like you don't want to fight anymore. You know who, you may feel like you know who someone is. And I feel like a lot of you are hurt by something, but you're kind of not looking back at the past. You may feel like it's absolutely over, but why the Eight of Cups though? Let's see. Tell me about this Five of Pentacles reverse that's hidden from Aries. Why is this here? The Eight of Wands in reverse. The Knight of Cups in reverse. Yikes. So a lot of you are maybe standing on something, not communicating with someone. I feel like there's distance between you and somebody else. A lot of you have pushed somebody away, or you are doing that. All right. I also feel like there's somebody that doesn't maybe want to take accountability here. I don't know if that's you or this person that's showing up here. Tell me more about this. I want to see why this Five of Wands is here. Or Five of Pentacles with the Eight of Wands reversed for Aries. The Hierophant reversed. The World reversed. Some of you know something like is over, but you may be avoiding communication with this person, or maybe you just feel like it's not. Some of you know something is over, and I think you're getting okay with it. Like, I don't know. I'm getting like there was somebody that was dishonest with you, but it doesn't feel like it's completely over yet. Like, it doesn't feel like it's absolutely done, but I think you guys are kind of just not communicating with this person, like trying to stay in this energy of like looking good, trying to feel better about this is what I'm seeing. All right. I know this sounds so confusing. It's so back and forth. Tell me about this Eight of Cups in reverse as the challenge, or as the outcome for March. King of Cups in reverse. The Magician. There might be somebody that tries to rekindle something with you, Aries, that can't let this go, but I feel like emotionally you're detached. You may be thinking about moving on, like manifesting something new. Some of you guys don't want to, I feel like you're standing firm in your belief, like you don't want to communicate with this person, or you don't want to, like, you don't want a new beginning, or vice versa. Let's see. Tell me more about this Eight of Cups energy reverse, or yeah, Eight of Cups reverse, King of Cups reverse. Why is this here for Aries? Eight of Swords. Okay. The Ace of Swords in reverse. One more. The Tower, Scorpio energy, and the Ten of Wands. Aries, can I tell you, I feel like somebody's coming into your life in the month of March that really hurt you, that did you dirty. Somebody that there was no equal give and take here. And maybe you have stood firm on your stance with this person, but something about this is not over. And the challenge is going to be how you move on this month. All right. I feel like you guys are emotionally unavailable when it comes to this person, but you are in your head. This person does cause you to be in your head. And I feel like there might be something, I think that this weighs you down. This kind of holds you back. Okay. I do feel like you might be a little bit in your ego because I see this person trying to come back around and make things right with you, but I feel like you are not, you still have feelings there. There's emotion connected to this, but I think you're trying to hide your emotion. Give me one more for this Eight of Cups in reverse. Why is this here for Aries? The Two of Wands in reverse. So yeah, you're not going to let this hold you back. A lot of you are going to be making a choice to let something go you were holding on to invest in some sort of new beginning. All right. But I think the challenge is going to be to finally, like, I don't know, bring something here to a full circle ending. Like, you're going to be challenged as to whether or not you've learned what you were supposed to learn from this person hurting you the first time. All right. Because I think they're going to come back and try to create some sort of chaos in your life. All right. They're going to try to create some sort of chaos or something that you're going to have to deal with. All right. To see if it's a test, to see if you are really over this. And I think you're going to pass that test. All right. What else is coming up for my Aries subscribers for March? Okay, so there could be something going on with an older woman. There might be a mother or mother figure. This could even be you for some of you, an older woman or more mature feminine energy that may ask you for money or need some sort of money or assistance from you. Maybe you help take care of this person. I think you're really deciding, or what's really in your head is about making some sort of official decision, okay? There is something here that causes you to feel worried. It may be worried about whether or not you're going to find a commitment or be in a committed relationship. Some of you are worried about your relationship, or you're doing a lot of thinking about whether or not a relationship is for you. You also have the card of a child. Okay. You might hear news regarding a child. Some of you are worried about your child's development, or, I don't know why I got that, your child's development. You have toil and labor. Some of you are like putting in a lot of effort and stress towards some sort of new project or new beginning to get it off the ground, or like you're putting in a lot of work there towards a new opportunity, and I'm seeing that happen for you. You also have false person. Be aware, Aries, I feel like somebody that is really important in your life. I feel like this is a feminine energy. Maybe trying to take your money, or like they may be hiding money. But I think you already know who this is, or it's like someone feels entitled to your finances, your money, your resources. I want to clarify these just to see if we can get more answers here. Tell me about these messages for Aries. Some of you, I feel like there's an older woman or like feminine energy that's either feeling lonely or financially drained and kind of feeling stuck in a very financial, I don't know, it's like somebody in over their head financially that requires your help. Okay. Some of you, this could even be you, where you are in this place where you kind of feel lonely, but you hold yourself there. All right. Some of you have some choices to make regarding a relationship, a connection. Are you going to make something official? Some of you, this could even be if you're going to make something unofficial. You know, there's a choice that you have to make here. A lot of you are worried about some information or message. Again, this could be something online. All right. Especially if you make money online, you could be worried about that. For others, this could be, you could be worried about some type of news that affects your work. I don't know why I'm getting that as well. All right. There is some kind of change having to do with a child. Some of you, this could be moving away, a child moving away, or you moving away from a child. I don't know. Some of you, this is, I don't know why I got like pregnancy. If you're pregnant, there could be like obviously changes as the pregnancy moves forward, but I feel like there could be maybe something that you are concerned with or you're worried about when it comes to this pregnancy. I also feel like there might be somebody trying to keep someone away from a child, or some of you are worried about your relationship being strained with your own children. All right. So you have community in reverse and expectations. Some of you may feel unsupported for what you've been working towards, or I feel like you've been waiting on something that you have been putting in a lot of effort in to pay off, and maybe you just feel like you don't have the support that you need from the people that you spend time with or the people that you're around. You have official person. Somebody with a title, I feel like, in your life. This is somebody, could be mother, brother, sister, wife, husband, you know, that type of thing. May not be telling you the truth about something. They could be hiding something. Tell me more about this false person. This might be something having to do with somebody's home. Or foundation. Now, for some of you, this might not necessarily be bad. This could be like a blessing coming in, where somebody's trying to surprise you with something. Now, for some of you, this could be like maybe a surprise party. March is the beginning of Aries season, so it doesn't necessarily have to be something negative. All right, keep that in mind. Let's talk about your career and finances real quick. Messages for Aries career and money. what's going on for March for Aries career and finances? So you may be looking better. Some of you, this is like, I don't know. You could be looking a lot better to other people, whether it's the way you dress or how you're doing your hair. Some of you are trying to look good. What else? Yeah, there is an opportunity. You literally have job loss in reverse, and there's not a lot of reversal cards that I have in this deck. But be aware, you may have a new opportunity that requires you to invest. And I don't think it's investing money, but for some of you, maybe it is. A new opportunity that requires you to invest money before you can make money, or invest a lot of your time and effort. This is like a new position or a new job doing something completely different. Now, you do have the card of competition here. So there is an ending, I think, coming up towards anything that is an obstacle in the way of you making money in a new area or doing something new. Some of you are entrepreneurs, or you're working more independently. Maybe you have an idea with the lights there to work more independently, and you couldn't, this could either help you to fix your credit, or it's something that you may need to work on your business credit. Some of you you are focused on getting your credit better. All right. You also have benefits here. Some of you are going to be doing something that either provides you, there's a new opportunity that provides you new benefits. This could be the benefit of working less and spending more time with family for some of you. Working less, getting paid the most. Toxic work environment. What did I say? I feel like there's something regarding your work that is an obstacle in the way. Some of you, I feel like this could cost you, the fact that the work environment has gotten toxic, or you just feel unappreciated at work. I do want to see what this job loss reverse card is about. What can you tell me about this card for Aries? Yeah, a lot of you, I don't know, this has to do with a new opportunity. You may have to contact someone and ask, hey, did you get my resume? Or this might be doing something where you're communicating with others, and something where you have to be consistent here, okay? For a lot of you, I am seeing this have to either fix your credit, or what you've done in the past is going to speak for itself. Tell me about this entrepreneur card for Aries. Some of you could grow financially either by becoming an entrepreneur or by working more independently, where I feel like with the sale card at the bottom of the deck, you're going to be in this space where you don't have to work as much to gain as much financially. All right, there's an opportunity for growth, okay? What is this toxic work environment about for Aries? Some of you, I'm telling you, the work environment that you might be in could be pushing you for a new opportunity, to go down a new direction, or some sort of new contract coming in where your debts are going to be paid. Where maybe you're going to make more money, all right, which we love, right? Cardinal signs love money. They love to get out there and make more money. All right, let's see what you need to work on. What does Aries need to work on in the month of March? Some of you feel like, no matter what you have going on in your life, good, bad, ugly, and different, that it doesn't matter, like it's not fulfilling. And I feel like the universe is telling you, like, you need to work on that. You need to face that. Because a lot of you have been like on a hamster wheel, doing the same, going through the same cycles, maybe with different people, meeting the same people in different bodies, or, meeting the same energy over and over again. And I feel like the universe is trying to tell you something. Like you have to complete out some sort of cycle. You do have help from your ancestors or help from your spirit guides. Some of you, this is help to get over some type of sadness that maybe you've been avoiding or that you need to deal with. All right, what else? What did I say earlier about a lesson? I think a lot of you are going to be taught some type of lesson here where you need to be authentic. All right, you need to be your most authentic self. And you're going to be put in a position like, did you learn what you were supposed to learn from this situation in being vulnerable and being honest with yourself and honest with others? All right. Let's see what else. What other messages do you have for Aries? Aries. Messages for the sign of Aries. Filter your friendships. So there's somebody in your life, maybe you need to remove those people, whether it's family members, friends, people in your life that are drilling holes in the back of your boat. And Spirit is saying, don't look back. You're not going that way. So once you remove these people, like I was saying in your tarot spread, you are going to be tested. Somebody from the past may come back into your life where you may have some unfinished business here. But I think you're going to be tested as to whether or not you want to give to that. And I feel like a lot of you are going to be just like completing out that cycle, or at least have the opportunity to do that. And the universe is saying, like, let that go. You know, once it's over, let it go. So there is something here that's requiring you to look deeper, maybe look deeper within yourself, or look deeper for something you're not seeing clearly, and saying like, don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to go within. Don't be afraid to look deeper within yourself, to work on the things that you know you need to work on. And look at that. Take some sort of accountability. Don't deny your mistakes. Learn from them. Like I said, I think March is going to be really about learning from some sort of mistakes that you've made in the past so you don't keep repeating them, and you will achieve or attain some sort of success and victory here, which I love that for you. All right. That is what I have for you, Aries. I want to do the letters, but I don't even know if I have them in here. So I don't think I'm going to do them, but maybe I'll do them in another video. I'm going to pull a cardology card for you guys for the month of March, Aries. 5 of Diamonds. Now, the 5 of Diamonds does talk about changes within our environment. So this could be remodeling, moving, whether it's your work life, your family life. This could also bring on some sort of significant restlessness, where you could find yourself wanting to travel or just wanting to make some type of significant change in your life, all right? This is a card about persevering. This is a card that represents, you know, your first impression being right. So go with your first instincts on this, right? There's a need for action, for fast movement when it comes to this card. You may find yourself being very restless, unable to sleep, really thinking about what it is that you want to do and going to do it, okay? This could also make you a little bit ambitious. This is a card that talks about taking fast action. This is a card that represents persevering through your actions. Your intuition or your first impressions of things are going to be right. So trust that intuition that you have that comes from this card. This card is going to give you resourcefulness. You know, you're going to be able to make something out of nothing. You may also kind of find yourself in a tendency to dominate certain situations. So you want to be aware of that. Because normally with the 5 of Diamonds, it's a card that is very giving and generous. But in some circumstances, it can be like, you know, a card that will assert their power or authority if needed. But just be mindful that it doesn't turn into like a bullying scenario or situation. All right. Whether this is you doing this or someone doing this and projecting this energy towards you. All right, Aries, let's do cross watchers reads. So if you are dealing with one of these signs, so if you're dealing with another Aries in the month of March, how's that going to play out? What's going on with that? If you're dealing with another Aries with the Hermit in reverse, the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck, someone may come towards you very quickly. They may want to, I feel like this is, if you're dealing with another Aries, they want to be with you. They may come towards you very quickly. Especially for those of you who, I don't know, this person may have been distant before. They may want to take action towards you. Aries, if you're dealing with a Taurus, the Moon, the Four of Cups, this person has secrets possibly. They feel like, for some of you, they could be bored with the situation, bored with the relationship, or they feel secretly unappreciated. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Sun and the King of Pentacles, the Gemini sees you as the one, that you bring a lot of happiness into their life, that you are very stable. They want to build with you and be happy with you. If you are dealing with a Cancer, the Nine of Cups and the Star, the Cancer, I feel like this is somebody that sees you as a new beginning, but things, I don't know, for whatever reason, they may want things to move very quickly. They see you as their wish fulfillment. Possibly even somebody that helps them to heal to some degree. They may even want a new beginning with you if this is an old Cancer. If you're dealing with a Leo, Five of Wands in reverse, the Devil in reverse. The Leo may be trying to get themselves out of a stuck position, out of a negative situation or a toxic situation. They may, if this is a Leo you've had a fight with, they want to repair the situation and not let it be so toxic. If you are dealing with a Virgo, the Wheel of Fortune, the Emperor, the Virgo wants to change things for the better. They may even want to have some type of strong relationship or connection with you, but I also feel like they may be very focused on changing their financial situation. If you're dealing with a Libra, the Libra wants to come towards you and work together with you. I also feel like the Libra may have options though, or have to make some type of choice. They may be very sexually interested in you or have a strong sexual desire for you. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the Nine of Swords in reverse, the Death card. The Scorpios getting out of their head, getting overthinking this. They may feel like it's over or it's coming to an end. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, the Ten of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords. I also see the Four of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This Sagittarius doesn't trust you, but I also feel like they don't trust you. They may feel like either you or them has withdrawn. They're trying to focus, I feel like, more on their finances and their career. Tell me more about this Ten of Pentacles with the Sagittarius for Aries. Eight of Cups reversed. King of Pentacles. They can't walk away. Some of you, this is a Sagittarius that feels like you are the financial, like they may be with you for money. So just be aware of that. Or they feel like you are, like you're with them for their money, their resources. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, The Death card, Six of Pentacles. They still love you, but they feel like this is over. They feel like this is over. They're moving on, but I feel like they're still looking back. They still have feelings for you with that King of Cups energy if you're dealing with a Capricorn. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, they also Capricorns may feel like you're moving on as well. Or they are. Like they don't have any other choice. But there's still feelings and emotions there. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Swords in reverse. This Aquarius is withdrawn, or either you're not talking to them, they're not talking to you, but they want to come out of the cold with you, but they feel unappreciated. Somebody here feels unappreciated, or like you're not going to accept their offer. If you're dealing with a Pisces, if you're dealing with a Pisces, Seven of Swords, and the Fool. This Pisces has trust issues or can't be trusted. Let me see. Why is the Seven of Swords here for Pisces? The Hanged Man. And again with the Fool. This Pisces may be trying to start over, like a new beginning. I think they're stuck in their head, or there's something about this. Their feelings, I feel like, have them stuck, but they don't trust you. They may feel unappreciated, or like you don't see what they have to offer. I feel like this is a Pisces that wants to give up on this situation. They may even feel bitter, but there's some type of hold, I think, that you have on this Pisces. Or some of you, it's the Pisces that feels like you are holding back from them. And so, you know, there's trust issues, etc. there. All right, Libra, let's get into your reading. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button for me. All right, let's see what the positive things are happening for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for the month of March. Positive messages, positive things happening for Libra in the month of March, please. Okay, frustration. Why is that positive, though? Oh, some of you guys that have been frustrated with something are going to find some sort of peace. All right, you're going to get over some sort of frustration. A frustrating situation. I'm going to try to figure out what that's talking about. Positive things happening. Some of you, there's a new love opportunity here. Something that may start to grow, or it's in the beginning stages. For some of you, it's with somebody that maybe you have a little bit of history with, or somebody that you've known from the past. Some of you, it could even be a child. All right. If it's your own child, it could be that, you know, you're getting over a difficult situation. Let's see. Okay, so there's going to be options that come in. Some of you are going to have a choice. I don't know if this is regarding your love situation or like a romantic situation or a platonic like friendship, but there's definitely going to be an opportunity for you to make some sort of decision here. I'm going to try to find out again what that is about. Yeah, you are clearing the air with somebody, or some of you are clearing out your space of feeling stuck. Maybe you felt stuck lately. You've been frustrated. I feel like that's changing in the month of March. What else? There's going to be something to be celebrated here. Something that you are excited about. Some of you, this may have to do with some sort of travel or a decision that you're deciding to make, that you're getting clear about what you want and going towards it. All right. Give me one more. Yeah. Why do you keep getting multiple options? Some of you, this is more than one option when it comes to love. Some of you, this is more than one option when it comes to making a certain commitment in your life. It's like you're going to have an opportunity to make a choice, and you're going to end something to go towards the direction that you want to go towards. I want to see what is Tell me about this puppy love. What is this? Okay. Some of you have been hurt. Maybe you felt embarrassed by something. And that's caused you to feel stuck. But I definitely see some type of change happening here, which could open you up towards a new love opportunity. Like I said, this could be even with your own child for some of you. You could have been stuck feeling disappointed, having to do with a child, or disappointed with the way that things were going, and now this is going to change for you. What is this? These options for Libra. A lot of you have felt stuck, all right? Maybe you've been thinking about all the things that are against you and not the things that are coming in, but there will be an opportunity to get away from this. What's the celebration for Libra? Some of you are going to be celebrating a family connection or spending time with your family, maybe even moving forward or moving towards a family. Some of you, this could be family coming in to celebrate something with you, coming to visit somebody, I don't know, coming in. We're going to see. What else? Tell me what messages, Spirit, you have for the sign of Libra. What's going on with Libra for March 2023? I keep saying 2022, but I know I'm reading for 2023. The heart of the matter, the Page of Pentacles. Like I said, I don't know. Some of you, this could have to do with a child, somebody younger than you. All right. The Knight of Swords, getting stable, having some sort of stable communication here. Some of you, this is an offer or opportunity coming in to gain some sort of stability. All right. Let's see what the challenge is. Five of Cups in reverse. The Nine of Swords in reverse. The challenge is to get over some type of loss. The challenge is to get out of your head, is what I'm seeing, to get clear on what you want and make a choice. We're going to find out more when I clarify what happened in the recent past for Libra. Three of Cups. Some of you may have been building on getting something that you wanted in the recent past, felt very fulfilled in the recent past. You might have even been celebrating something in the recent past. All right, letting go of something in the past so that you can move forward and make certain changes in your life. I also feel like some of you, I don't know, could have been something having to do with a certain friendship. Let's see what's on your mind. Like I said, we'll know more when I clarify because I'm just trying to get the story out. Queen of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. For some of you, the Nine of Swords. A lot of you are going to be wondering, you know, really thinking about if you're making the right choice, if your actions, if what you're doing is the right thing. I think that you're getting over any type of fear on taking certain actions. I feel like there was something that may have been unfair, or you just feel like it can't be rebuilt, and maybe you're taking the action to move on with this, move on from this. All right, what's hidden for Libra? The Emperor in reverse, Aries, also Virgo energy for me, and the Seven of Cups in reverse. Some of you feel like something is outside of your control. You also may be feeling like someone is manipulative. This could be creating a lot of discord, you know, fighting, that type of thing. I feel like a lot of you are going to be recoiling from this. Like, you don't want to fight. You don't want to argue. You may feel like somebody just wants power or wants control in a situation, and maybe you feel like you don't have any. But I feel like things are about to change when you disassociate yourself from someone. What's the most likely outcome for Libra? And I keep wanting to call you Aries or say Aries. Some of you could have Aries in your natal chart. The Two of Swords in reverse. You're about to see something very clearly and get, yeah, could be a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you are about to see something for what it is. I also feel like some of you, there could be someone here letting their wall down, you know, letting you in where you're gaining some type of clarity. Let's find out. What, can you please clarify these messages for Libra and make this more clear for me? Why the Page of Pentacles as the heart of the matter? The Wheel of Fortune. The Queen of Wands. I feel like there might be communication with someone where you get to the brass tacks of a situation. Like you talk about the foundation of something. I feel like this is going to change for the better for a lot of you. For others, this could be an offer that comes in that really does, it's a part of your destiny, I feel like, with the Wheel of Fortune. It requires you to take some type of action, okay? You're going to have a choice, I feel like, in this situation. Let's see. Why the Five of Cups reversed as the challenge? The King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy. The Fool in reverse. I feel like for a lot of you, there might be something that maybe you're afraid to start fresh on. You're afraid to take action towards it. There may even be some sort of healing involved in this situation that's necessary. Could have to do with a fire sign or somebody with fire in their chart. Let me see. Give me one more for this Five of Cups reverse for Libra. Three of Pentacles in reverse. This might be where somebody doesn't want to rebuild. There could be a conversation that like needs to be had, or the truth that needs to come out. But someone doesn't want to communicate. Like, I feel like there's an energy of somebody being very stubborn, trying to act like they're okay and they're not okay. They're just sort of moving forward, one foot in front of the other. I don't know if that's you or if this is somebody doing this towards you, but I'm getting like somebody doesn't want to rebuild. Somebody doesn't want to work on this. They're not communicating. They may just be acting like they don't care. Why the Three of Cups in the recent past? Two of Cups in reverse. Some of you, there was something where you had to stop fighting with someone. Some of you, I don't know why, I'm seeing like in the recent past, there was a connection that you have with somebody where there was a lot of emotion. And I feel like this has to do with like a friendship or family situation for a lot of you. I don't see this being love, but it definitely could be. But there was like something here that ended. All right. Somebody got tired of fighting. It may have even happened like publicly. Somebody gave up on this. They were very hurt. Someone is very hurt. They're emotionally withdrawn or unavailable. I want to see what this is. Tell me more about this Three of Cups for Libra. Six of Wands. I feel like something played out in public. Something played out in public. And I feel like there's somebody's really in their head. They're thinking about this a lot. It's got them kind of in a chokehold. For some of you, I don't know why I'm getting like, I don't know, this could have been some type of funeral that happened, like, or it was like a mental funeral for like a friendship that you may have lost. I don't know why I'm getting lost respect for somebody or lost touch with someone, because I feel like this was a friendship or somebody that you celebrated something with, but something here may have played out publicly or come out to the forefront, which causes to, like, you to disassociate yourself from someone or them to do this with you. I want to see why the Queen of Wands is here. The Eight of Swords. A lot of you are really in your head, I think, in the month of March as to whether not offering or not accepting something is the right thing to do. You may even be in your ego a little bit, you know, or you feel like someone else is in their ego and not giving you what you deserve or not offering any stability here, not able to move forward. Why the Emperor in reverse? I hope this is making sense, guys. The King of Pentacles in reverse. And the King or Knight of Cups in reverse. Somebody wants the power, they want the control. They're being childish. But I feel like I don't know. This is like a missed opportunity. I feel like in the month of March, it's not over yet, but it's also not, be aware also for single Libras, there might be somebody that hides their narcissistic tendencies, you know, the fact that they are unstable. Let's see, give me one more for this Emperor reverse. Page of Wands. What did I say about somebody being childish? Like they're afraid to take a chance and put themselves out there. I feel like there's somebody acting like they're okay and they're not. They're like putting on a good game face, wanting people to see them one way, wanting to have the power and the control. It's somebody very much in their ego, okay? I'm also feeling like some of you could feel as though you don't have power or control when it comes to your kids, okay? Or someone younger than you. Why is the Two of Swords here? The outcome for Libra. The Nine of Swords. Three of Swords. A lot of you are worried about being vulnerable, letting someone in. You also have the Knight of Swords in reverse that came out and the Five of Cups. You're worried. I feel like you're worried that if you let somebody in, that they're going to take advantage of you. Three of Wands in reverse. The Death card in reverse. You're letting the... I think you guys are really in your head this month about not waiting around for something anymore. I feel like in the past you were taken advantage of, or someone didn't see the offer that what you were giving, and I feel like there's a little bit of fear that that's going to happen again. Give me one more for this Two of Swords in reverse as the outcome for Libra. The High Priestess in reverse. I do see you communicating with someone that may try to knock your walls down, but I feel like someone here is not offering anything stable or, you know, emotionally connected to this situation. I'm getting like this could go either way, but somebody has to let their guard down and stop overthinking this. You know, stop living in their ego is what I'm seeing. Stop wanting to have the power, wanting to have control over a situation. Let's see if we can get more details. What can you tell me about March 2023 for Libra? There's a new door opening up, a new path that you guys are going down. Some of you, this has to do with a child or your children. Somebody younger than you. You have main female. I also feel like there's a connection that is ending within your home and family, and possibly a new relationship being built, or for some of you, there could be a new connection coming in. I'm also feeling like some of you have gone through, and this is going to be for like 1% of you, so don't hold me to this. Some of you went through like an experience of death in your family, all right? I feel like this is something that happened, like somebody's death or some sort of ending in your life changed everything. I also feel like you guys are very focused on, like you're putting in effort towards something, your work or something like that. Some of you are waiting, or there could be somebody waiting on you. You have poverty. I feel like you guys are really thinking about your finances, your career, or thinking about feeling like there's somebody that feels lonely, but it's like you can't, for some reason I'm getting like you can't reach out to them, or it's like they don't let you in. There's somebody grieving. Unexpected income in reverse. Some of you, you might have taken a hit financially, but I feel like it was a blessing in disguise. Let's clarify to see. Tell me more about these messages for Libra for March. I feel like a lot of you are going through a change when it comes to maybe a partnership or a relationship that was significant. Maybe there was trust issues here. I feel like there's going to be this new direction where things change or transform opening up for you. You also have the Child card. Some of you could be pregnant, or there may be news of a pregnancy around you, someone waiting on a child, waiting on somebody to have a child. We're going to find out more. There could have been an ending that had to do with some man that is really on your mind, or this was like I said, those of you who experienced a death, it could have been having to do with a male that is really on your mind in the month of March. I feel like this was a family member for some of you. This already happened, so don't be afraid. If it doesn't resonate, then it doesn't resonate. But this was like a family member, I feel like. Maybe somebody who embodied more masculine energy. A lot of you are waiting to move forward, waiting to gain some sort of stability in your relationship or have a stable relationship come in. It's coming. From what I can see, it's coming. It's on the way. If you have legal issues, they could be costing you money, but teaching you something. For some of you, be aware there could be someone, maybe an older woman, that is not financially where they want to be. Tell me more about this. There might be somebody that's really thinking about the fact that they are lonely, or I don't know, because I feel like this is somebody that has a title. So like mother, father, or not necessarily father, but like mother, aunt, sister, somebody with some type of title in your life. But for some of you, if this is you, this could be that if you were dealing with any type of financial disappointment, you may get some type of promotion or great blessing that comes in. Like I said, if you've been feeling drained financially, or like you weren't making the type of money you want, I'm seeing that change. All right. I'm seeing that change. There's also something, especially if you've had court, I feel like court or legal situation. I feel like things go in your favor. There is some type of blessing that comes out of this. You may get some type of message or information that changes things for the better. All right, that's what I'm seeing. Let's see what's going on regarding your career and finances. What messages, Spirit, do you have for Libra? Some of you are learning something new. Maybe you have a new job, or it's something where maybe you are, I don't know, there's something you're learning here, or teaching. Yeah, what did I say? I feel like some of you are selling yourself, marketing yourself, or you're looking better in some way, which could open you up to a new job opportunity or a possible financial blessing. You have the unemployment card and job offers. So if you've been unemployed or you haven't been getting the money that you wanted, there's an opportunity coming in. You may actually have the opportunity to negotiate as well. Okay, to negotiate the offer. Some of you are either working at home or working more independently. Maybe the offer or opportunity coming in is a work at home position, or a new offer comes in where you're spending time on the computer, you're researching something, and you do have shopping here. Some of you have not, like, your shopping habits or your spending habits haven't changed. You need to be careful of your spending habits. And you have vacation. There's something that's requiring travel, or I feel like you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. This could have to do with driving or some type of travel here. I want to see about this unemployment. Why do I feel like some of you could be going to school to learn a new trade or some kind as well? Yeah. For those of you who, I feel like you could either give somebody a job or get some sort of job opportunity where someone is looking into your history, your background. Yeah, whatever you guys are working on now, learning that's new in your life is going to be a big payoff for you. You have the card of payday. So money is going to come in through a new opportunity, all right, is what I'm seeing. What's this vacation? Some of you are working to repair your credit, maybe even doing more than one job at a time, trying to keep everything afloat. Maybe you need a vacation, all right? Some of you may spend too much money on traveling. Be aware of that. Okay. What is it that Libra needs to work on in the month of March? Ending cycles in your life. Having the courage to end some sort of cycle. Some of you need to end a cycle with a Leo. What else? Yeah, something about needing to let something go here. Letting go of somebody that you love. Or letting go of your feelings and maybe your viewpoints on love for some of you. Dealing with some type of sadness. This is very specific, guys. I feel like this is very specific. And if it's not you, remember that these messages can be somebody else's energy towards you. But I'm seeing that for a lot of you, you need to be able to let go of something in the past, all right? And deal with whatever hurt or pain that you feel about it. What else can you tell my Libra subscribers out there? What do they need to know? You will have some type of success and victory coming in. We love that for you. You need to trust your instincts, listen to your intuition. What else? You are not alone. So even if you guys have been dealing with depression or sadness, understand that your spirit guides are with you. You have support. And look at that. Abundance is in your future. For those of you who have been struggling financially, I think that's going to change. You have love begins. This could be new love of self, new love of a job, a career, a person in your life. But so what you're going through is temporary. Some of you, maybe if you've been single, the being single is temporary. All right. That is what I have for you, Libra. So let's pull a cardology card for the sign of Libra for March. Ace of Spades. Wow, Libra. Some of you, the Ace of Spades talks about death and rebirth. So this can be an ending in your life that leads to some sort of new beginning. This can be you adapting to some sort of change that's happening in your life, having to work really hard. To some of you, this is you wanting to possibly build some sort of new goal or new career, new opportunity that is going to manifest for you. Okay. You want to be careful of jealousy, whether it's someone else's jealousy or your own. This is also a very spiritual card. It actually is the card that, one of the cards that represents cardology. And this could be that some of you guys are going through some significant spiritual change in your life in the month of, March. All right. You may also attract Ace of Spades people or Ace of Spades connections towards you. Spiritual connections, spiritual people, people that help you to develop a new goals or new opportunities into your life. All right. Wow. Libra, you just got cards that just fell out again. Queen of Cups, Page of Cups reverse. There's somebody you love that maybe you're not communicating with, or they're not talking to you. They are not telling you how they feel, or vice versa. You're doing this with them. Let's see. So cross watchers, if you're dealing, Libra, if you're dealing with another sign, this is the way they're feeling about you or what the outcome of the situation may be. Tell me about, if you're dealing, Libra, if you're dealing with an Aries, Two of Swords in reverse, the Hierophant, they want to be vulnerable and be committed to this situation. They want a real commitment. They want you to see them for who they are and let your guard down. If you're dealing with a Taurus, Nine of Swords in reverse, Ten of Pentacles. This is somebody that sees a future with you, that doesn't want to be stuck in their head. They feel like they know what they, that you're the person that they could have a future with. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Devil in reverse, lots of reversal energy, and the Four of Cups. This Gemini may be trying to let this go because they feel unappreciated, like this was toxic at one point. They may be releasing the tie, releasing the tie that they have on you, or the tie that you once had on them. If you're dealing with a Cancer, Three of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. This Cancer wants to build with you, wants to come together. They want to support this situation. They feel like there could be a future here. But they may feel like you also have other options when it comes to this, Libra. If you're dealing with a Leo, Four of Wands, Page of Wands. This Leo may want a commitment from you. I feel like some of you have kids with a Leo, or I feel like this Leo wants a commitment with you. They see you as somebody very stable, but they may just come in communicating, or it may just start off like, I don't know, be a sex thing at first. But like I said, I feel like the Leo wants a commitment. They may just not say that to you. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Strength card, the Knight of Wands. This Virgo is in their ego. They're trying to control their feelings. Tell me more about the Strength card with the Virgo for Libra. The Nine of Cups, the Lovers. I feel like this Libra or this Virgo wants you to make a choice. Like they want to invest in this. They feel like it could grow and be something good, but they may be holding back. Not like, I don't know, they don't want to make the first move, or they don't want to tell you that you are their wish fulfillment. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the Scorpio is really in their head about this. They're holding back. They're thinking a lot about, I don't know, the past. I feel like this is a Scorpio that's emotionally unavailable. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, this Sagittarius wants a commitment from you. They can't get away from you. But they may not tell you how they feel, but they feel emotionally connected to you. Like, you're the one. But I feel like they hold back their feelings. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, this Capricorn sees happiness with you. Oh, hold on. This Capricorn feels like you have options. They may feel like it's over, but they want happiness with you. Some of you, this Capricorn feels like it's over because you know the truth. Tell me more about the Capricorn with the Sun card. Judgment. Yeah, they want a second chance with you. They feel like it's not over. Like you're the one that makes them happy. I feel like this is an ex or somebody from the past. Like they want a second chance, but may feel like it's over because you know the truth about them. But they want to, look at that part of the deck. Five of Wands reversed. They don't want to be in conflict with you. They don't want to fight with you. They want to repair this connection because they feel like you're the one that makes them happy. If you are dealing with an Aquarius, the Aquarius wants to offer you something. They want to tell you the truth about how they feel, or and offer some sort of new love option, and offer their heart, be vulnerable with you. If you're dealing with a Pisces, Two of Wands in reverse, the Knight of Wands. Why the Two of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Wands? Queen of Swords. Yeah, this Pisces may have their guard up. They feel like letting this go. Like they're not going to let this hold them back. They may even not communicate with you. Holding back communication because they're hurt. All right. That's what I have for you, Libra. Hi, Capricorn. Let's get into this. Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button for me, commenting down below, letting me know how this reading resonates with you or what's going on in your situation is very helpful to other people. All right, let's do this. Oh, you know what? I'm not even in the right deck. Let's see, what are the positive things happening for my Capricorn subscribers for the month of March? Positive messages for Capricorn for the month of March. What's going on with them that is positive? Capricorn, I don't know why I'm getting, you could be traveling. Some of you, this is a choice that you have to make, a choice of what direction you're going to go towards healing. All right. Some of you, this could be, I don't know, maybe you're traveling. And I'm looking at the trees in this picture. I'm definitely seeing healing. Some of you, this is a journey maybe you're going on. We're going to try to figure this out. Okay, so walking away from something. Some of you, I feel like you've been stuck or feeling stuck, maybe because you've been dealing with the fact of either you or someone else has walked away from you, or you had to walk away from something. But I feel like you guys are getting out of this stuck energy from this situation. I feel like maybe there was something that you had to let go of that has been difficult to release. And this month you might be doing that. You might be releasing it, letting it go. Your ruling planet, Saturn, is going into the sign of Pisces on March 7th. So that's definitely going to bring up a significant change for a lot of you. Okay, there's something you want here. Oh, okay. Some of you are finally, now this could be an actual graduation for some of you if you've been going to school, working on something, and getting what you truly want from it. Some of you, this is like a level up, you know, to get something that you desire, something that you're strongly passionate about. Okay, so there is somebody maybe that has secret feelings for you that could be coming out. Or you have secret feelings for someone that is being revealed. I feel like somebody's feelings and emotions are finally being revealed, coming to the forefront. You're cleansing your space. Some of you, this is cleaning your home. Some of you, this is doing cleansing rituals. Some of you are finally letting go of some type of rejection. You could even be in this place of trying to see how I'm feeling about this more than anything. I'm definitely feeling like a lot of you are in this place of, especially for those who have been sad or depressed or dealing with any type of feelings of being stuck within yourself, in your head, not wanting to get out, not wanting to put yourself out there. I think that's coming to an end. Some of you, there could even be somebody that you clear the air with, okay? And you also have risk. Some of you, there's going to be this new beginning that you've been waiting for. It requires you to take some type of chance. Also, some of you could be visiting Vegas, maybe even winning something. I don't know why I'm getting that. I do want to clarify this secret love. Clarify the secret love card for Capricorn. There's somebody I feel like that you have taken a break from, or maybe for some of you, you haven't, this may not even be like a break per se. This might be where you have not put yourself out there. So for singles that haven't been interested in love, I feel like there might be somebody coming in to your life that maybe you have secret feelings for, and that's going to be exposed, or vice versa. I also feel like you have standing up at the bottom of the deck. This is you getting out of a rut, dealing with your feelings, your emotions, okay? What is the directions card here for? What is this choice or direction for Capricorn? Some of you are going to get some good news. Maybe an opportunity presents itself for you to have, I was going to say some forward movement, and look at that bottom of the deck. Some of you, this is information that helps you to catapult forward, all right, to make a choice about moving forward. What's walking away here for Capricorn? Yeah, you're walking away from the past, letting go of something that was really painful for you, something that left a mark on you. Look at that hurt. Some of you, there was a hurtful situation you had to release or let go of that left it left its mark. And I feel like you are finally clearing your space. You're letting this go, which is going to be a positive thing. Tell me about this risk for Capricorn. Oh, so the risk has to do with money, risk and reward benefit. Some of you could even win money by playing the lottery or taking some type of chance. I feel like there's been something in the way, like something opposing you, maybe from taking some sort of chance or going towards some sort of new direction that's going to bring in financial security. But I am seeing that you overcome this. Like you're able to take this chance, you're able to take this risk. Things are, I feel like anything that was holding you back is kind of clearing away this month. All right, in the month of March, Capricorn. Let's see. Tell me what's going on with Capricorn. My Capricorn subscribers for the month of March, please. What do they need to know? Capricorn, what's at the heart of the matter for Capricorn in March? The Ace of Wands in reverse. Some of you, this could be a situation where maybe you have not been feeling sexually, like, I don't know why I'm getting that. You haven't desired any type of sex with someone. Some of you could be celibate. Some of you, this is an opportunity that feels like it was a missed opportunity. And this was at the bottom of the deck, it was reversed. Then it fell, the bottom card, and the Ten of Swords is behind it. So there was something I feel like a lot of you guys have dealt with that was very painful. Maybe you felt lonely. It may have felt like a missed opportunity. Some of you felt like maybe somebody just wanted you for sex, or this was an opportunity that you felt like wasn't working out for you. But I'm seeing you make peace with this and avoid some sort of disaster, some sort of fallout. There's a reason why something wasn't moving forward, is what I'm getting. Tell me what the challenge is for Capricorn for March. What is the challenge for them in the month of March? The Queen of Cups in reverse. Some of you are just non-emotional. You've been really in your head, or you, in March, like, maybe you're really overthinking something. You're holding yourself back, trying to control your emotions. I feel like you have a lot of things that have been weighing you down. I feel like you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders, where maybe your focus is not on love or your feelings. It's more about action. All right. What happened in the recent past with Capricorn? Justice reverse, Libra energy. Some of you, there was an unfair situation. Something may have been out of balance. Some of you guys may have felt lied to. And there was something that required you to take a chance, or to have, like, to move forward towards something new. But maybe it felt, I don't know, could have been something that you just felt like was unfair, and it forced you to go towards something new. What's on Capricorn's mind in March? Giving up. There's something here that, you know, maybe you feel like you don't have any options here. Some of you, this could honestly be where you're letting something go. You're giving up on something you may have put a lot of effort and energy into. And some of you have this new opportunity to invest in something new that requires a lot of your attention and your focus, and could actually grow. I'm also feeling like for some of you, you could be thinking whether or not something new is worth your effort or not. We're going to try to find out more as I clarify. Tell me what's hidden from Capricorn in the month of March. Three of Pentacles in reverse, and the Page of Wands. There might be somebody that comes towards you that maybe things fell apart in the past. They may want to communicate. I feel like this is somebody that you have not spoken to in a while, or you weren't speaking to this person. For some of you, I'm getting like there was somebody that didn't want to, I don't know, somebody didn't want to everyone to know about your connection or your relationship. And I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be healing from that. There could even be some type of new beginning going on with this. I'm going to try to see. Tell me what the most likely outcome is here for Capricorn in March regarding this situation they're dealing with. The Ace of Swords. So you will gain some type of clarity this month. You will, possibly some of you have some type of communication coming in. All right. And you got the Page of Swords in reverse. This might be with somebody you weren't talking to, or somebody who was distant, mentally, physically, or emotionally distant. I'm also getting that some of you learned the truth about somebody's lies. Okay. Some of you, there is a new love or connection coming in that you have to make a choice about, all right? We're going to find out more. Let's clarify these messages. Spirit, please clarify these messages for the sign of Capricorn for March. Why is the Ace of Wands here reversed at the heart of the matter for Capricorn? The Strength card, Leo energy. Some of you could be ending a connection with the Leo. Someone is fed up, somebody's bored, somebody feels unappreciated or undervalued. Now for others, this is a situation where you've been trying to control your emotions, trying to be strong because maybe you feel rejected, all right? That something didn't work out the way maybe you thought it was or you thought it should. Why the Queen of Cups in reverse? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And this is the challenge, the Ten of Cups. So for some of you, I feel like the challenge is not to give up on love, because this situation may have made you feel very bitter. Maybe you've become very cynical in regards to your emotions, not wanting to deal with the way you really feel about something. But I'm strongly getting like, in order to be happy and to have the outcome that you want, you have to tap into your feelings and your emotions, all right? A lot of you have been stuck in your head feeling like things are against you, you know, that type of thing. You may have been hurt, all right? Having to wait for the right time, you know, timing I feel like is significant for you. But I think the universe is telling you, like, don't give up. Don't let this make you bitter. Don't let this make you shut down emotionally. Why the Justice in reverse in the recent past for Capricorn? Four of Wands in reverse. So somebody was non-committal. Two of Cups in reverse. This was somebody I feel like that either lied to you or, you know, there was a breakup. I feel like there was a lot of emotion invested in this, maybe on both parts, but it wasn't an equal give and take, or it wasn't fair, all right? And a lot of you were kind of forced to go in a new direction with this situation, to give up on it, okay? Why the Seven of Pentacles reversed for Capricorn? Why is this on their mind? The Ten of Wands in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you are letting go of things that have been weighing you down, holding you back. I feel like your guard has been up. A lot of you are tired of fighting for something that maybe you have lost hope, or you feel like it's never going to manifest the way that you want it to. All right. So you're really thinking about, okay, finally this weight is coming off of your shoulders, or what can I do to get this, you know, to get this off my shoulders, to stop carrying it. And yeah, I feel like this is whatever you've been waiting for. All right, I think you're recognizing that something is not changing. So you're letting it go. You're not trying to control the situation anymore. You're not hopeful that it's going to manifest. I think you're releasing it. A lot of you are even in this place of like, whatever's going to happen is going to happen. I'm not going to put forth any effort into something because all it's doing is keeping me stuck. Why the Three of Pentacles reversed for Capricorn? The Moon. Piscean energy, also Cancer for me. And the Four of Cups. There's definitely somebody trying to hide their feelings here about feelings of rejection. Some of you are dealing with somebody that was emotionally, maybe you feel like this can't work out because somebody was hiding something. I feel like they were there was somebody definitely, or there is somebody hiding something. Some of you, this is hiding how you really feel about this rejection, knowing that something can't grow or can't come back together. Tell me more about this Three of Pentacles reversed for Capricorn. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. The Queen of Cups in reverse. What's hidden has a lot to do with this challenge that you have. Because I feel like some of you have dealt with something that came to an end and it made you very bitter. All right. And maybe you feel like it cannot be reversed. What happened, happened. It can't be fixed. Okay. And you could be hiding how you really feel about that. Or someone is hiding how they really feel about that regarding, you know, with you. I feel like you're not going to let this hold you back, even though I feel like it has. The Death card in reverse. A lot of you have felt reclusive when it comes to this. Maybe there was somebody that withdrew from you. You know, they made the choice to let this go. And this was something I feel like that was very sad. It was very heartbreaking. It was disappointing. All right. And that's what's hidden is like, I think somebody's trying to hide how they truly feel about this. Let's see why this Ace of Swords is here as the most likely outcome. Why is the Ace of Swords here for Capricorn? The Chariot. The Star in reverse. Yeah, a lot of you are realizing why somebody was distant or why distance had to be created. I think you're moving forward. You're moving on from something here that is going to lead you towards more success. The Hermit. And the Page of Swords in reverse. Wow. So I feel like there is someone here that is withdrawn, not talking to you, you not talking to them. Maybe because you feel like you know the truth. I feel like there's distance between you and this person, whoever this is. Seven of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands in reverse. A lot of you put a lot of time and effort into this. And I feel like there was no forward movement, or there was nothing to be gained. You didn't get what you wanted from this. Now you're going to have clarity as to why. Tell me more. Give me one more card for this for Capricorn. The Devil. So there you are showing up. I feel like this has caused you to feel stuck. This is something that plays over and over in your mind. This situation has you in somewhat of a chokehold, you know, metaphorically speaking. But you have the opportunity to manifest a new beginning here, to start fresh. You have to be willing and able to use this sword with the Ace of Swords to break away from this toxic cycle, this toxic situation, and not let whatever this rejection was or whatever this situation was that you invested so much of your effort into hold you hostage. Let's see what else. I think a lot of you are getting clear or clarity on this, you know, knowing like, I can't live like this anymore, you know. Let's see. What else does Capricorn need to know for the month of March 2023? So I see you guys working towards something. You may feel slighted with something that you've been working towards, like it's taken from you, or like you're not getting what you're it's not giving what it's supposed to give, is what I'm getting. Like you're not getting what you're supposed to get from the effort that you've been putting into something. You have Judgment. So there will be some type of change. Some of you are making a choice, like, you know, you're standing on a decision that you're making to create some type of change here. And the doors are finally going to open up for you. There's a new direction opening up that may bring in a lot of money or a change in your luck, okay? You also have Courthouse. In courtship, some of you may be making a decision to get into a higher level relationship or commitment. If you're already in one, this could be your commitment getting deeper, or a partnership getting deeper. There could be documents even being signed. I don't know. You have House. Some of you, there might be some things within your home that are causing you like to feel financially drained. Some of you, your house may be costing you more. Like, I don't know, this could be things going on in your home or like home repairs. Some of you, this is a message talking about you feeling lonely, spending more time in your home, all right? Spending time in your home, maybe you don't want to spend any money, or maybe you feel like you don't have the money to spend, all right? You have gift. So there's a blessing that is coming in for you. Some of you, this is a partnership or a relationship coming up for you, that somebody could offer you some type of blessing, or it may feel like a blessing coming in. We're going to find out in just a second. Please clarify these messages for Capricorn. Some of you feel like you put in so much effort into a partnership, relationship, or some type of commitment, but you may feel like your efforts is overlooked, or someone is taking advantage of you. Some of you have trust issues that are in a relationship. I also feel like for some of you, you could feel as though somebody that you wanted to be in a commitment with, that you were giving a lot of yourself to, just wasn't trustworthy, like the situation was taken from you. You have bad health and message of concern. Some of you may be, either someone could be reaching out to you because they're worried about your own health, like your health, mental health, physical health, or emotional health based on a decision that was made, or you could be reaching out to them. I feel like this is somebody with a title: mother, father, sister, brother. All right. Pathway, child. Why do I feel like somebody is lying about a child, or there's a child that is not telling you the truth about some sort of change? I'm also feeling like for some of you, there's a new direction coming up here. I'm going to try to get one more. With somebody that either has a child or somebody where there's an age difference between the two of you. Let's see. Some of you could end up being with somebody who has a child, or you end up having children with this person. Why do I feel like this person could be younger than you, or they have like a younger energy? What's this courthouse about? Wealthy man. Some of you could be going through connection, like situations where you may also feel like, I don't know, the father of your child or the other parent is not holding up their end of the bargain. You may want to take them for more child support, or you feel like they're not giving you what you're owed. Some of you, there is somebody that's causing disruption within your home and family. This may have to do, like, some of you, I don't know why I'm getting this, but could be fighting over, like, I don't know, going to court over somebody's belongings or material, like what they've left you in an inheritance or something of that nature. Tell me more about this for Capricorn. Yeah, I feel like there was someone that... This is very specific, guys. It's not going to resonate for everyone, okay? There's somebody that may, for a lot of you, that left you something, or you may be fighting for some sort of an inheritance from someone. It it's causing you to wait, but I feel like you're worried about getting something taken from you. For some of you, maybe it is your house, your home. That's specific, and obviously it's not going to resonate for everybody. Why the house? I feel like financially, a lot of you guys are not where you want to be. Tell me more. You're waiting on something, and it's causing you a lot of worry. Maybe even being worried about your home. If you're going to have the stability you want. What's this gift about for Capricorn? I feel like there is an older masculine energy for some of you who may have left something for you that was like a gift, and you might be waiting for a court ruling in your favor, but it's something that keeps you up at night is one message that I'm getting. The other thing, I feel like for some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that may be an older masculine energy. I feel like you've been sad over this. But there's a blessing coming in. What's this gift about? Somebody could also be realizing what they lost. You know, that they lost some sort of privilege with somebody. They don't have the same effect over someone as they once did because of a lie. Finding out the truth. Somebody finding out the truth, maybe through a letter. I'm also seeing, Capricorn, somebody lying on documents to keep some sort of benefit. I don't know what that's talking about. Take it how it resonates. Obviously, that was very specific, and I don't know who that's resonating for. All right. What's going on career and money-wise for the sign of Capricorn? What's going on regarding their career and money for the month of March? So things may seem stagnant, Capricorn. Financially, like they're not growing. You may have more money going out than you have coming in, or that's the way that it feels. This could even be certain investment, like losing money on certain investments that you've made. There will be a job offer or opportunity coming up for you. Some of you, it's to work at home. Some of you, if you work at home, you could get another offer, maybe a promotion or another job specifically. You're on the right path. So whatever this is regarding your finances and career, I feel like you're on the right journey. People may be evaluating you. This could be some type of test you have to take, or looking at what you've done in the past. A lot of you have been stuck in some sort of toxic work environment. Maybe that's causing you to have to look for another job, or you're just unhappy with the way things have been going at work. Now, this could be that you feel like you're not getting paid your worth, that things have been stagnant or going downhill. I see you putting yourself out there to get a new offer. Yeah, I feel like money is coming. An opportunity is coming. Some of you could be spending money to become an entrepreneur or take a side hustle as a main career. Some of you, this could be that maybe you are overspending, you know. I also feel like you guys are going to be working more independently or working to build some type of business. You could benefit from that. Tell me about these changes in reverse. Okay, so those of you who have been stagnant financially or been stagnant in your career, things are going to grow for you. All right. Some of you have been unemployed or thinking about quitting your job. And I feel like now there's going to be this opportunity for growth. Why do I feel like some of you have been struggling with depression? There's something here that's going to grow for you. What is this job offer? Look at that, job loss in reverse. There's an opportunity coming in. This could be to travel or an opportunity that is at a distance for some of you. Maybe a job that offers you more vacation pay or more vacation time. And you have spending with right direction and responsibilities. A lot of you are working on, I feel like you've been carrying a lot of weight on your shoulders because maybe you did do a lot of overspending. And now I see you guys working towards repairing your credit, which is the right thing to do. Some of you are overexerting your energy to hold up all this weight on your shoulders, all right? So you may have something in your environment within work where maybe the other people around you are very competitive. And I feel like a lot of you have felt like you weren't getting anywhere, like you were working more and getting paid less, or working more and getting less accolades or recognition. And that may be the reason for you wanting out of something or wanting to leave something behind. I see you guys looking for a new position, or some of you could be going to school, training for something new. There could be a job opportunity that is going to be a financial blessing. It's going to be something that you've invested in, or some of you could be deciding that you want to train for a new opportunity. Yeah, what did I say? Your debts are going to be paid from, maybe you were overspending for a while, investing a lot of effort, you know, having to rob Peter to pay Paul, but your debts are going to be paid through your investment, through the time that you've been. I feel like a lot of you have had to settle, right? You've had to settle for something, but now you're going to be in this place of being able to save money, all right? Which we love as Capricorns. Let's see what you need to work on, Capricorn. What does Capricorn need to work on for the month of March? Your inner child. Some of you, maybe there's a pregnancy here for some of you. For others, you need to work on the little girl or the little boy inside of yourself that maybe didn't get an opportunity to grow the way that they should, you know? Some of you, I feel like there may be issues that you need to deal with from childhood that have affected your love life, all right? Stop settling for less. I feel like the universe is trying to tell you that, all right? You may actually have help from above, help from ancestors and spirit guides that may be trying to tell you, like, don't settle, okay? Some of you do have to get over some type of sadness, and these are the things that you need to work on. Not settling, maybe dealing with some childhood trauma or childhood issues, or issues regarding a child, and getting through some sort of sadness because you self-sabotage in some area of your life, and the universe is telling you, like, come on, let's go, like, let's fix this, let's deal with it, all right? What else can you tell my Capricorn subscribers out there? What do they need to know? Cap family. Be honest. Some of you guys need to be honest with yourself or someone else. There may even be somebody here that needs to be honest with you, and prepare for things to change. I feel like this change is a good change. There's something you need to face. Look at that. Worry less. The universe is on your side. All right. There's something you got to move on from, guys. Something that you have to leave in the past and let it go. What else? Remember that anything is possible, so don't rule out any idea of what life can be like. And at the bottom of the deck, you are battling between what you know and what you feel. This is where your head and your heart are at war, but I think you know the right direction. I do want to get one more for you for whatever reason. There's something you're not seeing clearly that maybe is gonna, oh, that's what it is. Something you're not seeing clearly about setting boundaries for yourself and for other people. Healthy boundaries, all right? Not letting people walk all over you. There might even be somebody that needs to be honest with you, or some sort of truth that needs to be revealed, okay? That's what I have for you, Capricorn. All right, Capricorn, let's get your cardology card for the month of March. What can you tell my Capricorn subscribers the energy they may be dealing with in the month of March? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. The Nine of Spades. Okay. So the Nine of Spades does talk about something in our lives coming to an end. All right. Something in our lives that may be ending, and it may be a difficult ending with the Nine of Spades. All right. This may be something that is difficult to overcome. It may bring on depression or sadness, but this is also a card that, when, you know, it's kind of like when one door closes, another one opens. All right. The Nine of Spades tells us that through your own determination, through your own self-discipline, you will triumph. Like, you will overcome any type of challenges that you might face. And the victory is going to be very much worth it, which is indicative of Capricorn energy. You know, you guys aren't the GOAT for no reason, right? You are able to overcome by being slow and steady, and continuing to put one foot in front of the other. And that's what this card represents. Okay, Capricorn, so let's do cross watchers. So if you are dealing with a certain zodiac sign, let's see in the month of March how they may be feeling or what may be happening with that connection. So Capricorn, if you are dealing with an Aries, let's see. If Capricorn is dealing with an Aries, what's going to happen in the month of March with this situation? What's going on here? Capricorn's dealing with an Aries. What do they need to know? The Eight of Pentacles. The Three of Swords. I feel like this is an Aries that you hurt or they hurt you. They may want to continue to give to this situation, but I feel like there's somebody that wants to come back around and invest in this, but they may feel like it's not going to work despite the investment. All right, if you are dealing with a Taurus, the Emperor in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse, you might be recognizing this person's like controlling ways or manipulative ways. I feel like this is somebody that's non-committal. For some of you, this is somebody that you have history with, though. All right, if you're dealing with a Gemini, Two of Pentacles, the Gemini is juggling. They have a choice or a decision to make as far as who they want to make an offer to. And I feel like they're really worried about this decision. If you are dealing with a Cancer, Four of Swords, the World, the Cancer is healing from this ending or from an ending. They may be doing a lot of, I feel like there's a block in communication between you and a Cancer. Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Somebody is thinking about the past and trying to figure out what they want to do moving forward. If you're dealing with a Leo, Capricorn, Page of Wands, there could be communication between you and a Leo. Somebody wants things to be in balance or wants to be truthful. I also feel like there's a strong sexual chemistry between you and a Leo. All right. If you're dealing with a Virgo, the Fool and the Five of Pentacles. If you're dealing with a Virgo, I feel like this is a Virgo that wants a second chance or wants to like take a chance on this. This might be a Virgo that you've been waiting on or that has been waiting on you, okay, to like take the risk on this situation. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the Hanged Man in reverse, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody gave up on this. Let me see why. They've been in their ego, maybe. Why the Hanged Man? Oh, because somebody here has other options. There's a lot of confusion. I feel like someone here has other options. They've got other interests. That may be the reason why this didn't work. I feel like you're very confused about a Scorpio, or a Scorpio is very confused about you. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, King of Swords, the Empress, I feel like the Sagittarius is distant, maybe not speaking to you, holding back. They may have somebody else that they're very interested in, or they have like some sort of new beginning they're focusing on. I also feel like for some of you Sagittarius, dealing with a Sagittarius, there's a strong sexual attraction between the two of you, but you guys are distant from one another, holding back, not talking. If you are dealing with another Capricorn, oh, the Capricorn wants a new beginning with you. They may be, I don't know, they may see you as like the perfect partner. They're trying to get out of their head about this. Some of you have a Capricorn that wants to work with you or like build with you financially. They see you as a good financial partner to like accomplish some sort of goal with. But I think that could be really good between you and another Capricorn for some of you. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, Seven of Swords in reverse, Justice. Somebody may be finding out the truth about, I don't know. There's some sort of truth revealed regarding an Aquarius. Like the blindfold is off, I feel like. If you are dealing with a Pisces, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. The Pisces is holding back, maybe even giving up on this, or you are. I feel like somebody wants to invest in this, but there may be like drama or other people involved that is keeping this apart, like keeping some sort of drama going. Is what I'm seeing with the Pisces Capricorn. All right, guys, I hope this resonated for you. Let me know in the comment section below. Let's get into Cancer. Okay, Cancer, let's get into your reading for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Remember, these are general. All right, so check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs for a more complete message. All right, guys, what is the positive things happening for my Cancer signs? My Cancer subscribers out there, what do they need to know? Positive messages only. What is manifesting for them positively for the month of March? Thank you guys so much for hitting the like button for me. All right, 2 cards. You may be determining to, like feeling very determined to overcome a situation in your life. Maybe somebody ran away from you. Some of you are facing something that you were running away from in the past. I also feel like some of you have a choice to stand up and face something and take accountability for something, or somebody has this choice in regards to you, or to run away. Some of you are going to overcome a situation through your own hard work and determination. All right, what else? This may be a situation involving some sort of travel. Okay, there's some changes that are happening for you that are going to bring peace into your life. I feel like these changes have to do with something that happened in the past. It's like you're going through a significant change. What else? A lot of you are going to be focusing on your health, your well-being, taking care of yourself, putting yourself first, which is amazing. Especially for those of you who have been like feeling like maybe somebody was playing games with you or whatever. I think you're making yourself a priority this month. Anger. Oh, you know what I think this is? I feel like you're going to have opportunities. Some of you have been frustrated with your finances or your career in some way. I think you're going to have opportunities to make more money through possibly some sort of communication. I feel like a lot of you have been frustrated with work, but it kind of is lighting a fire within you. What else? Yeah, frustration. You're frustrated with the cycle, I think, that you've been on. Some of you that within your love life, it's caused you to kind of feel stuck. All right. But I feel like you're overcoming that. Let's see. Clarify this running card. Why is this here for Cancer as far as it being positive? So some of you have been either running away from something that was very painful for you, that hurt you in the past, or vice versa. Maybe somebody did this with you. This could have to do with a family situation or involving the people that are in your inner circle. I feel like you are going to be facing this. Yeah, I just opened the deck, bigger picture. So it's like now you're seeing things for what they are. I feel like your determination is going to help you to move on. You know, keep putting one foot in front of the other. What are these changes about? Rejection. Some of you, there was somebody, I feel like, that had the wool pulled over your eyes. They were not who you thought they were. All right. Maybe they were wearing a false mask. And I feel like a lot of you are, this has brought up some sort of change. Maybe it was a catalyst for certain changes to be made within yourself. What's this self-care about for Cancer? A lot of you are going to be having some sort of success with forward movement. Some of you, this could be an actual move or moving on from a situation and protecting yourself, putting yourself as a priority. What's this anger about? Yeah, and this was at the bottom of the deck when this card came out. Listen, you guys, I feel like you've been on a certain cycle in your life and maybe you've been frustrated with the way that things are going, but I am seeing happiness come in for you when you finally end this cycle. You're determined to move on from it. What's the frustration here for? A lot of you have been maybe even frustrated with being alone, feeling lonely, but there's a new beginning coming in. You know, it's almost like you got to get sick of yourself or sick of the BS that you've been dealing with so that you can walk away from that with your head held high, take care of you. All right. Let's see what the tarot has to say. What can you tell me? What's coming up for Cancer for March? Cancer subscribers for the month of March. The heart of the matter is a 10 of Wands. So I feel like a lot of you have been under some stress. You have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders. Maybe you're like wanting to let go of this, like let go of certain stresses. You're coming to the end of carrying all this weight by yourself or carrying this weight at all with it being a 10. What's the challenge? The challenge is to walk away from something, is to let something go. All right, that's the challenge. Bottom of the deck, Queen of Wands, could have to do with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Some of you, the challenge is to take the necessary action you need to take in order to let something go and stop letting it hold you back. Tell me what happened in the recent past when it comes to Cancer. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse. You may have felt like something wasn't moving forward or you weren't getting the opportunity that you wanted. There might have been some type of drama or instability in your life because of not receiving what you, something didn't have a strong foundation is what I'm getting. What's on Cancer's mind? Five of Swords. So maybe you're feeling conflicted. All right. There may also be somebody here that may be in and out of your life, or there's some sort of internal conflict you're having to deal with. Some of you guys are really in your head. You feel like you have to protect yourself. You feel like you have to protect yourself and sort of, what's the word I'm looking for? Like disconnect from other people, or disconnect from somebody that's in and out. Somebody that was holding back. I feel like some of you feel like your time was wasted. All right. Or maybe you did that to somebody because you were conflicted on whether or not you should invest or you should hold back. What's hidden from Cancer? The Eight of Wands. Now, the Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups, some of you could end up reconciling with somebody or coming together with somebody who is at a distance from you. This could be a physical distance or an emotional one. All right. Some of you could be celebrating something, celebrating some sort of travel, or just being able to like move on. I also feel like there's an energy of possibly clearing the air with somebody here, but I haven't fully seen it yet. Let me see. What's the most likely outcome for Cancer? Four of Cups. King of Swords. Some of you feel unappreciated by somebody that plays games. It's like it was a missed opportunity. Somebody was it was something that you didn't manifest. Somebody was playing games, I feel like. I feel like there was an unequal give and take with somebody. Someone didn't want this to fall apart. They were working really, really hard to put in the effort, and the other person had their guard up. Okay. And this might have felt unfair to you. I feel like you guys stopped talking to someone, or I don't know, but there's something about this still having a hold on you. So we're going to try to see what this is, because I definitely see someone here feeling unappreciated, like what they were giving wasn't good enough. Why is the Ten of Wands here as the heart or the matter for Cancer? Ten of Swords. Some of you were stuck in pain, hurt. Could be by a fire sign, or maybe there was a fire sign involved. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. But you all know that the Knight or the King of Wands is my player card. So it could be that somebody tried to play you. You know, they were out doing their own thing. But you have two tens here, which does indicate that whatever this is coming to an end, and I feel like the weight of it, the emotion of it is hurtful, but you're letting that go. All right. Your challenge, the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. The challenge is to finally let this, be done with it, to walk away. All right. And gain your own stability. Focus on your own finances, your own stability. Let me see. Tell me more. Some of you, this could even be like some type of job opportunity that you're having to let go of that you really wanted. You do have the Four of Pentacles here. Why do I feel like some of you were dealing with somebody that was very in and out? They didn't know what they wanted. And I feel like they were emotionally unavailable. So regardless of how you felt, and this could have been something great, I think that the challenge is to let this go, to walk away. And that's not easy to do. Why the Knight of Pentacles reversed? The Knight of Wands in reverse. Something is in the recent past. Somebody gave up on something. It wasn't working. Someone was not willing to offer anything stable in the recent past. There was no forward movement. So someone here decided to move forward, move on. But emotionally, I feel like you have not moved on from this. Emotionally, this plays over and over in your head. You're wondering if moving on is the right thing. Are you making the right choice? Like, you're overthinking this. Why the Five of Swords? Yeah, you're thinking about, are you making the right choice to be done with something? This is you not vibrating at your highest level vibration. Cancer, this is also an energy of maybe you feel like you know the truth. You're thinking about the truth as to why someone was in and out, why they gave up on a situation. Tell me more about this. The Chariot. So there you are. You are going to let this go eventually. You're not going to let this hold you back, and you are going to move forward. But I think you've got to make this decision. Are you going to give up on this situation that's been doing nothing but haunting you and have success with some sort of forward movement? Or are you going to let this hold you back? All right. Let this make you bitter. Is definitely going to be a choice for you. Why the Eight of Wands here is what's hidden. The Six of Pentacles. So there may be somebody that is distant from you emotionally or physically in some way that wants to give to this situation, that wants to come forward and communicate with you unexpectedly. I feel like there's an opportunity for something to grow with someone who could also be distant from you. Tell me more. Why the Eight of Wands? The Empress. Seven of Swords. Some of you don't trust a situation because of the past, because of whatever happened in the past, whether it was with this person or with somebody else. It's like you don't know if investing in something is worth it, so you kind of hold yourself back from doing it. All right. Wow, and the Seven of Swords came out. I just wanted to see. And the High Priestess in reverse. Why do I feel like you have an opportunity coming in for something good to happen, but there's trust issues here, and someone is afraid to take the chance, maybe because of the distance or because there was something in the past that still is affecting, you know, your future movements. And it's like you got to be willing to make this decision to get out of this situation, to not let this hold you back and be able to walk away. And the challenge is to leave things behind that need to be left behind. Why the Four of Cups as the outcome for Cancer? Page of Pentacles in reverse. The Temperance, Sagittarius energy. The Hermit, Virgo. Five of Wands in reverse. Give me one more. Five of Wands in reverse. And the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. The Ace of Cups reverse. I feel like a lot of you, you've been emotionally disconnected, or somebody emotionally disconnected from you. I am seeing where maybe there was somebody that you stopped talking to, stopped communicating with. There's something here that has to be shed, right? Because someone here felt very unappreciated. What they were offering felt like it wasn't good enough. But I am seeing somebody want to fix something here. Somebody wants to fix something, but they don't do anything about it. Like they're not putting in the work to fix something. Tell me why. Give me one more for this. Four of Cups. Eight of Wands in reverse. Six of Swords in reverse. This is like an energy of you guys holding yourself back. You've got to be willing to do the work, to let something go, to shed something, and get out of your own head. Okay? I feel like a lot of you have been made to feel bitter. You distance yourself from people because you either lost faith in love or lost faith in commitment, that it feels safer to be alone. So you may not even see what the universe is trying to offer you for some of you, because you're so focused on what you don't have or what can't manifest here that you're not seeing the rainbow. You know, you're not seeing the pot of gold that you actually have here. And it could really be tricking you out of a position. You could be feeling tricked, or you could be being tricked out of a position because you're in your own head. All right, so keep that in mind. Let's see. What else is coming up for my Cancer subscribers out there? What do they need to know? An older man, masculine energy, somebody that has money or is wealthy. Some of you, this is two different people. We'll see what that's talking about. You have official person here. Oh. Some of you, there could be a promotion, a new direction you're going in where you're gaining a new title of some kind. Going down a new path. This could even be a new direction in your relationships for those of you who are in relationships. Some of you, this is a relationship where, I don't know, there's physical distance between you and this person. Like you have to travel to see them or be around them. You have community in reverse. Some of you are worried. I feel like you're isolated from the people around you, from family, or you might be keeping your distance from them. You do have false person here. Be aware of somebody trying to come in and speak to you that already betrayed you, or they have hidden motives. Okay. They have hidden motives. You do have privileged lady and child. Some of you, there could be somebody pregnant, or you may hear news of a pregnancy. I'm going to try to clarify to find out what this is talking about. What can you tell me? Clarify. I definitely feel like there might be a change, Cancer, having to do with somebody that you are worried about. Some of you are worried that somebody is moving on, or that you're going to have to make certain changes, having to do with like a masculine male or an older man. You also have occupation. Some of you are going to get a new title when you move. There could be like a job offer, either traveling, or a job offer that comes in that requires you to travel, or that is at a distance. Maybe it requires some type of move, but it's like a step up. You may be gaining some sort of new title from this. A lot of you are really thinking about a new direction or some sort of new partnership or relationship, I feel like. If you want to open yourself up to a new relationship or partnership, I feel like this relationship or partnership that you are thinking of is something that requires transformation with the butterfly. It requires you to come out of your cocoon and to grow. Tell me more about this. Main female and community reversed. Why do I feel like some of you are moving, or there might have even been, or might be some sort of relationship that is ending. I don't know if this is a relationship to a person, like not a relationship to a person, a relationship to a family member or friend that may be coming to an end. Or some of you guys, like, you're making a change regarding your environment. Like, you could actually physically be moving, and it could bring in some type of stability into your life. Or there might be somebody even trying to move in with you. I don't know. What's this false person about for Cancer? Oh, let's see. Why do I feel like you got somebody gaslighting you? Cancer. Somebody that seems like they're offering you something good, or like they're, you know, there's this blessing there, but someone, but it's not though. For some of you, you might even be finding out that somebody is not trustworthy, and that is the blessing. Tell me more about this. Yeah, because you might leave this person alone. You might leave this person alone. I feel like you put them on a high horse at one point. Be aware, though, of anybody trying to come in and use you for money or resources, or for cross watchers, it could be the Cancer doing this. I don't know. I definitely feel like a lot of you are going to have to make decisions, to like permanent decisions based on this situation and how you want to move forward, what you're going to do in the future about this person or this situation to keep them from either coming back or to move on from this. What's this privileged lady? The Lovers. I see some choices being made. I feel like that puts you in a good position where you are getting the respect you deserve. Some of you, it is to let go of certain people in your life, or to change your home, your environment in some way. I also feel like there might be news regarding a child for some of you. Somebody pregnant, or what did I say? There might be some information that comes in that changes everything. All right. Maybe having to do with a child. It could be your own child or your parents even. All right. Career and money messages. What's going on with Cancer? I hope this is making sense, guys, because I don't know. All right. Career and money messages. I'm trying to tell you in as many ways as possible because this is a general reading and it's going to affect everybody differently. Some of you are looking for a new job, maybe teaching, or some of you are learning, maybe going to school to get some sort of new opportunity. You could be taking some sort of important test that you're studying for, or you're being evaluated, like what you've been doing in the past is being evaluated, but I see some growth opportunities coming in. Some of you, work has been really frustrating. The environment may be difficult, maybe presenting some sort of obstacles for you, but I'm seeing that change. You may have to follow up with people, make certain phone calls. Some of you guys need to check on your spending, how much money you're spending, or how much time something is being spent on. You also have vacation, which is a travel card in this deck. Some of you may be overspending, like spending too much money to travel. I feel like there's a job offer that comes in, though, that for some of you could require travel, require you to spend money to move or to make some type of change. Keep your receipts. Some of you are, maybe this is you filing taxes. Okay. I see an opportunity coming in, guys. A new opportunity from something maybe that you did in the past. Let's clarify some of these. What's this training about? Some of you need to learn to keep your, to stop spending money. All right. Some of you are learning maybe a new job, or there's an offer that comes in that you may feel like you have to take because you need to repair your credit due to shopping or spending too much money. I feel like there's a fear or a worry around being unemployed. Like money is, I feel like a lot of you are under, you have a lot of responsibilities on your shoulders financially. What's this growth about? Some of you are ready to leave a job so that, or leaving one job for a better one. Leaving one position for a better one, because you have job loss here in reverse. So I'm seeing an opportunity come in that leads to some type of growth. Some of you could need to why do I feel like, Cancer, some of you are leaving a job or have left a job for a better job opportunity coming in, and now you're having to change your benefits. You're having to change your benefits, like look into insurance and things of that nature. I am seeing a benefit for some of you is that you'll be able to balance work and family life, or spend more time with your family for some of you. There's an offer coming in that looks really good that you're going to be able to negotiate, but it may be something that involves you moving, or it may involve some form of travel in some way. Something you've gotten, I feel like a lot of you have saved for a rainy day. You may even be trying to get creative with the way that you're spending money. All right. Some of you, there's an opportunity here that comes in for you to be creative or get creative, to maybe pursue like a side hustle or something where it could turn into some type of business. Okay. Let's see what you need to work on this month. Tell me what Cancers need to work on for March. Your ego. Letting go of your ego, letting go of your pride, and asking for help from above. Asking for help from your ancestors to let go of your ego. Pay attention to your dreams. I feel like some of you actually have like an ancestor or a spirit guide that is coming to you through your dreams. There might be a lesson coming up, or you may be tested with, did you learn what you were supposed to learn before? Okay. You're going, look at that, Phoenix rising, guys. You're going through some type of transformation here. A transformation in your life that is requiring you to stop self-sabotaging. All right, stop self-sabotaging and go through this transformation like the butterfly, right? You need to work on this change in your life that you're dealing with. Tell me what else Cancer needs to know. There's some action that needs to be taken, Cancer, okay? And at the bottom of the deck, you have keep an open mind. So don't close yourself off to any ideas of what to do. Some action that you need to take here. Anxiety does not define you. Don't make decisions based on worry and fear and other people's opinions, all right? Some of you need to spend time by yourself, getting over or releasing some sort of anxiety or fear that you have about the next actions that you're taking. Look at that. Conquer your fears. What are you afraid of? It's time to stand up and be accountable. Face those fears. Some of you, the fear has to do with love, whether it's self-love or love of another person, being vulnerable and opening yourself up to love. You need to face those fears and not let worry and other people's opinions and whatever keep you held back. Speak things into existence. Some of you, your throat chakra is blocked. I'm also getting like you need to speak up. There might be something that needs to be said. Some of you, this is an energy of being able to speak positivity over your life. Whatever you're going through that may be negative is going to pass. But you have, I feel like you guys need to face some type of fear here. All right. All right, guys. Cancer, let's get your cardology card and see what message Spirit has for you. What's the overall energy for Cancer for the month of March? Three of Spades. Okay, so the Three of Spades is one of the most creative cards in the deck. Okay, this is telling you, I feel like, that you will have some form of protection. A lot of you, you may be doing multiple things at once. You may have many ideas coming in as far as what you want to do. I feel like you're going to achieve some level of success here, but you cannot allow yourself to get into a pattern or a habit of negative thinking, or let negativity overcome you. Some of you are going to want to try your luck at a new career, or you may have multiple offers and opportunities that you have to choose between when the Three of Spades is present. With this energy, you're going to want to be patient and you're going to want to be persistent towards your goals. Don't allow worry, fear, anxiety to be the thing that causes you to act. Really be persistent and patient with the things that are coming towards you, because this is going to breed opportunities that come through discipline. All right. Okay, Cancer. This is the Cross Watchers read. If you are dealing with another zodiac sign, Cancer, we're going to see how they may be feeling about you, or what energy may come from it in the month of March. So my Cancer is dealing with, I don't know why. Seriously. Okay. My Cancer is dealing with an Aries. What's going on with that situation in March? Cancer subscribers dealing with an Aries. Justice. And Judgment. This person may want to come around and make things right. Come forward and want to tell the truth or speak their truth to get some sort of clarity here. They may want an equal give and take. I feel like this is talking about an Aries that wants a second chance. So this may be somebody you have history with, Cancer. If you're dealing with a Taurus, this Taurus, the Hierophant, the Eight of Pentacles, they want to put in the work to have some sort of commitment here, to be fully committed or to get into a higher level commitment. If you're dealing with a Gemini, the Gemini wants to invest in this. They may want to, they may want things to be out in the open. Tell me more about this. The Tower. I feel like some of you guys have gone through some type of ending with the Gemini, or there's a Gemini here that wants to move on from this, to start new, start fresh, Cancer. But it's like they're I don't know. I feel like it failed with with the Gemini. Things fell apart, and now they may have someone new that they're starting fresh with, but they may not. I feel like this Gemini is still looking back. I don't know why I'm getting that. All right. If you are dealing with another Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups. Oh, this Cancer wants to invest in this relationship. They're emotionally connected. They want things to change for the better. They want there to be like an equal give and take between you and this person. If you are dealing with a Leo, the Knight of Pentacles, the World, the Seven of Swords. What? This Leo doesn't trust you. Or they feel like you don't trust them. But they do want to try to come and test the waters. I don't know why. Tell me about this Knight of Pentacles for Leo. The Death card. Page of Cups in reverse. Like this Leo wants something solid with you, but they feel like they can't trust you. I think they're hurt by you because they feel like they offered something to you and they feel like, I don't know, you rejected them. So now this Leo is in their ego. If you're dealing with a Virgo, 3 of Pentacles reversed, 7 of Wands. This Virgo doesn't see anything manifesting. They're guarded. They feel like they're right. They may also be juggling with other people or other situations. If you're dealing with a Virgo, what comes after? Libra. If you're dealing with a Libra, this Libra wants to talk but has their guard up. I feel like they want an equal give and take with this situation, but they have their guard up. They don't think it's gonna manifest as anything solid, but they may be willing to at least put a little bit forward towards this. I feel like you're dealing with a Libra that's guarded or that has been through a lot when it comes to love and emotions. Like they feel lonely, or they feel like they got to protect themselves from, I don't know, from their emotions, from them, protect themselves from themselves. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, the Emperor in reverse, the 9 of Pentacles. This Scorpio wants control and power. I feel like they're non-committal. They're focused on themselves. They enjoy being single, or they want to be single. If you are dealing with a Sagittarius, 10 of Pentacles, Queen of Swords. The Sagittarius feels like they have to protect themselves from you, but they want to communicate. They feel like you're a wish come true, like you guys could be everything, but there, in some way, someone here is not willing to offer stability. Like, I feel like you're dealing with a Sagittarius that wants to have the happy family life with you, but wants you to make the first move, or wants to see how, wants you to chase them, all right? If you're dealing with a Capricorn, 6 of Cups, 5 of Cups in reverse. This is a Capricorn that has history, that you have history with. They want to repair things and start new. Why 6 of Cups? They didn't appreciate you before, and now they feel like they've done the work. They're not toxic anymore. They want to come forward. It could be the other way around, though. Maybe they feel unappreciated in the past, but they still have feelings for you. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords in reverse, you might, if this Aquarius ghosted you or you did this with them, there might be communication here. You might learn the truth about this person. Some of you are going to get ghosted by an Aquarius because either they feel like they know the truth or you do. But there's still feelings there with you and Aquarius. Or this person still has feelings. They want to reconcile. They want this to go the distance. All right. If you're dealing with a Pisces, the King of Cups, 7 of Swords. This person has feelings for you, but they don't trust you. They feel like you're a player. Like you play games. Why the King of Cups? 9 of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. They feel like you're their wish come true, but you don't offer anything solid or stable in the connection, but they still love you anyway. All right, Cancer, that is what I have for you guys. I hope this was helpful. Please be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so. Hit that notification bell so you're notified when I go live and post new videos. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.